Hey guys, how's it going? Alright, welcome back to another collaboration between myself and Left Handed Crafter called Why'd She Buy That? So we try to figure out each other, and we kind of determine if it's a good set, a bad set, like are we in love with it, are we going to use it, what's the deal, what was she thinking, what am I thinking, you know. So I will let you guess on whose pick this was. But we'll start going over it a little bit. There's a flowered skull here, a nice little cemetery scene, Hauntulator. Then suddenly a strange thing happened. Halloween is finally here. When hinges creak in doorless chambers, enter my graveyard if you dare. Okay, so we're going to get started. So we basically use sets from places like AliExpress or Temu or something like that. So it's very affordable. If you guys want to play along, I'm sure you can probably find those or these same sets on there and play along with us, and for little cost. So today these actually have some dies with them. So just gonna do a press there. And I'm going to emboss it, so I'm going to go over it just a little bit more. Just using the VersaFine. And I bought a pack of paper from Hobby Lobby, I believe, that has like random grays, you know, 4 or 5 different types of grays in there. So, that one little bit right there. I think it'll be fine. Okay. That over there. Get a little embossing powder out. I'm curious to see which one Brandy picks. Does she go with the flower head skull or this grave scene? At first, my first guess was the flower skull, but then I thought, nah, this one's kind of bigger. Excuse me, that stuff makes me cough. And it makes a scene, so she might go for that. So I can't wait to see what pops up on the 15th. I'm doing this very late Sunday night. It's about 11:30, so technically I guess it's getting ready to be Monday morning. But so I want to get it done the day before because, you know, life happens. So, and I'm known for that. So okay, we have to turn the heat gun on. I'm going to hold it over here just a little bit while it heats up, so it won't take so long once we get here. But I'll go ahead and show you. It comes with several dies and cuts out the words and, you know, things like that. So there's that. All right, let's do this. Ooh, oh my gosh, come back. Okay, so it's probably a little hot. I'm going to be honest with you guys. It's going to be a little bit of a surprise to me. Brandy's going to have to tell us on her video who did pick this, because I really don't know. I do not remember. I feel like it's definitely one I could have picked because, you know, spooky and Halloween and everything. But then, like, I can't remember picking that sentiment. And I really like that one and that one. But I don't know. I genuinely don't know. So, Brandy, could you leave me a comment as to which one of us picked this one for sure? And I'm leaning like 60 her, 40 me. I don't know for sure. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know. So, we'll see. I think I swallowed the powder. On the bright side, I am getting better. I just have a little cough hanging on a little bit now. So that's exciting. But the sad part is now my father is sick. And the air and things, they had the fan and air conditioner and whatever on and at church the other night. And so he thinks he got sick from that. So now he's coughing and it's kind of in his chest. And I really wonder too. And plus he's been trying to help my, I should have colored that gray. Well, anyway, I'm trying to do it like I did this other one because even though I'm coloring this one, I'm not going to take time to like cut it out and all the stuff, you know. I will do that one up there, red. I just think these will be cool and some like blood red skulls. And I'm gonna, nope, not that end. I'm gonna go around these with just a hint of like burgundy for a little extra blood on the eyes, or you know, maybe it's like a ruby death skull or something. I don't know. But actually, I'm gonna scoot this one closer to me so I can remember what the heck color I colored it. I think I just went over these with, this is the lightest one, the N3. I might have the lightest one I have out anyway. I'm sure there's probably lighter, but I'm not worried about that. But yeah, I think I've got him talked into going to the doctor tomorrow, so that will be good. And he'll take over-the-counter stuff, and I've got him taking like some Coricidin, HBP, and so it won't, you know, mess with his blood pressure or anything, and things like that. But he's drinking, you know, some ginger tea, just different things. But I think still it'd be best if he went in, because he will take whatever they say. He won't take what I say necessarily, but if the doctor says to take it, then he will. And so cough medicine and whatever, and he'll actually take more of it than what he will, you know, before he sees the doctor. So if it says, you know, 3 times a day or 4 times a day or whatever, he'll actually do that. But for me, he'll be like, well, I think this is enough, and I don't want to take too much, blah, blah, blah. So there's that. Hard-headed guy. But I just want to make sure he's okay and feels better, and hopefully it's nothing more than, you know, something minor, a cold or a whatever. But anyway, he's, like I said, he's been helping my other aunt on my other aunt's house, and they've been like sanding walls and you know, like you put up the sheetrock and then all that. And so that did not help that at all. And so now it's a little worse, and you know how that goes. I think that right there is, I don't know if that's ground or what. I don't know. I love the little trees though. I hope I did pick it because I like it. Okay, so let's see. We did the N3. Let's go with an N5. I want to say that will be dark enough. Oh yeah, here we go. So we're just going to kind of outline some of the edges in that. I don't know where exactly, just something for a little contrast, you know. Maybe the sides. So what have you guys been up to? I have just been working. Well, this weekend, though, we did go to, I had a training, and on Friday, and my boyfriend had surprised me with tickets to, it's like a Jimmy Buffett, kind of keep the party going, Key West band thing. It was supposed to be a play, but it really wasn't a play. He thought it was going to be more play-like, too. It's kind of like supposed to be the story of his life, but with some music and things like that. But it kind of was not that. I mean, there was, like, the music was there. It was very good. But, yeah, I don't know. Definitely not the play aspect. But whatever, it was good. So I felt like we'd been to a concert in a way. And we met some nice people there and chatted about Jimmy, as you do, you know. I'm going to have to do one more in red there, I think. And then I'll just go with the lighter, back to the lighter ones for these little skulls. And I thought about doing white skulls, but I don't know. They're just going to be gray. All right, have I hit all the skulls, I think. This is going to, oops, hate that end. Y'all know I hate those ends. Okay, this is going to be the ground, which seemed to look a little bit darker on the other one, but maybe when it dries, I don't know. But anyway, so we did that, and we had to drive like 3 hours after work. That was the only problem, but I did get out about 30 minutes early, so we were on our way and doing our thing, and so we ended up getting there a little bit early because the show actually did not start until 8 o'clock, which is kind of rare. Usually it's 7:30. So, but anyway, so we went to the really awesome Chinese restaurant. Like, that's, you know, they're all good to me. Y'all know I love Chinese. Okay, is that grass? Color the trees brown. I know they're trees. Little dead trees, which are my favorite. But anyway, Chinese is my favorite in general, but this one happens to be a particularly large buffet, which is fabulous. So we filled up there and then went to the show. And it was so funny because I think he enjoys a big crowd. I do not. Because, you know, just germs and whatnot. And I don't think I was much of a crowd person anyway, but I'd prefer smaller settings or smaller groups if I could pick. I mean, I've done many crowd things, you know. I mean, I'd be chilling in New York City, whatever, with the best of them. But if I could choose, it would probably be smaller things. But they only ended up selling 100 tickets. And let's put a little moss or something around here. It's kind of growing. Just a few little spots, as it does in the cemetery, I feel like. Here and there. Okay. But anyway, because something about they thought they were going to get stuck in Florida because of the storm, I really don't think so. I think that was kind of a story to cover, that they really didn't sell that many. But whatever, I was fine with that because it was a very small venue. It only held like 800 people. And so we, okay, so here's what I did. I basically colored it the same way, minus a couple of skulls. But put a little bit of green, though, on here. Ugh, got the wrong end on those rocks. Not that that really matters, but I did Wink of Stella, and I'll just cut this out off screen and use it for the next card. So I can have two. Always good to have a spare, right? But anyway, so you could pretty much pick anywhere you wanted to sit, and you didn't really have to be around people and all that, and so that was kind of nice. And they had like lovely bathrooms, which matters to me as I get older. But Oh God, speaking of getting older, ugh. I did a thing this week, and okay, so you see, it's just cut out, right? Okay, so here's what I did. I was trying to, I thought this looked like a nice little swirly spell kind of, you know, thing, the Dottie Whirlpool. So I was trying to go for that effect, but once you actually put the stuff on it, you can't really see it, and it just kind of looks more like a background, but that was where I was going with it. Just so you know, I did have a reason. And then I'm going to put there. Then suddenly a strange thing happened, which is probably, I did cut this one out too, though, because I like it too. But I think I'm going to go with that one. Yeah, I bought some at work. They come and try to sell you all the different types of insurance and things. And normally I don't take it, but I had saved $40-some, I think, because I switched like from pre to post or post to pre or whatever tax stuff for my healthcare thing, because the board is now going with a new company. And so that was automatic, so I was happy. And I would have liked to have had that just on my paycheck and just kind of roll with that. But I had been thinking about, since cancer runs so high in my family, taking out a little cancer policy. And let's get that centered. So I did that, and I just took out like the lowest kind of one you could take out. And then I also I took out a, what was it called? A disability one. So if I, what is stuck to that? A random leaf. You know, if I break my leg or something, or get disabled in some way, then they'll pay so much, or, you know, do so much on different things. And then I added a couple of riders for like I think stroke and heart attack. So help with a little bit of that. But then there's all kinds of things you can take out. Like there's better hospitalization, or emergency room stuff, or, you know, intensive care. But you can't afford everything. So I've just got to kind of start small and go from there, I guess. So that's the plan. But I don't know, just taking that stuff makes me feel old. Plus, as I'm looking at the price, whatever, across, so it starts out lower, and then whatever, I'm in like the middle-aged bracket. I hate when people say you're middle-aged. Like, I don't know. It just doesn't have a nice ring to it. But, of course, the salesman, you know, they try to be nice about it and make it whatever, but I don't know. But yeah, just thinking about a bit of death and dying, yay. But it does give you an extra, like, I want to say $10,000 per whatever, like a life insurance thing to each whatever you took out. So that's nice. And but you know, you never know, might need it. It may be a complete waste of money, who knows? But I guess in this day and time, it's better to be safe than sorry. So, but I don't know. I've just been thinking this week, as I do every week, how awesome it would be to retire. Y'all know I'm still like 10 years away, but I can still dream about it every day. And I was sitting out with the dogs, and we were doing some projects around the house, and some of them happened to be outside Saturday. So, but then I took a break, and I was sitting on the bench with the doggies, and it was just so nice. Like, they were so peaceful, and like their little heads were like, I guess I was rubbing their chins or whatever, and they were just like tucked up, and I don't know, it's hard to explain, but you know what I'm saying. And I was just basking in the sun, and it was just nice. And I thought, oh, This must be what retirement's like. I could do this every day for sure. But unfortunately, I'm sure it doesn't run that smooth, but at least some days do. And you could enjoy a little bit here and there, and life can go a little slower, which would be lovely some days. But, oh well. Hopefully, it'll get here. Hopefully, the world is still like, you know, whatever, so I can retire. I watch the news too much. I'm afraid everything's going to go bust. And, I don't know. Sometimes I just have to turn off the news and be like, nope, not today. All right. So that's what's up with me. Let me know what's up with you guys. I have gotten a little bit of Happy Mail from y'all over here, which I'll do a different video about. I'm going to check the mail. No, I won't check it tomorrow because tomorrow's Columbus Day and it's closed. Well, I'll check it Tuesday. Maybe I'll do the video Tuesday evening, which actually is the day this is due. So I'll probably put that video up Wednesday. I'm just excited to get this one done. And like before time, when I do it before time, I just feel so much better about life because I'm not nervous. But anyway, so, all right, guys. You know what? We're not done yet. Hang on. I'm going to move these a little bit. I'm going to get my giant splat box. I'm just going to do a little bit of black splatter here. It really, as you can tell, it gets all over everything. But check out the link below to see Brandy's video and see what she used, and also see if she picked this set or if I picked this set. And it will be a surprise to both of us. So, all right. That's a shame. You think you could remember. It has not been that long, maybe. I don't know. We're rolling the months by, though. It has been a little while. We've been doing this for a while now. So, let's see. We've got, this is October, so we've still got November, December, and then I guess technically we're doing one in January, and then we're going to start over. So, so we only have kind of 3 more months of this round of it, I guess. A little bit too big of a splatter there. What can we do about that? Not a lot. Not a lot. I could do some white splatter, though. Let me shake this up. This seems, somehow the white seems a little bit, it's not thick by any means, but it seems just a bit more thick, I feel like. Plus, maybe it'll show up on that black a little bit, too. It's a little bit goopy. Trying to get it out right there. It got everywhere but where I wanted to go, right? Oh, well. All right, guys. So, here's my card. Check out Brandy's card. And, you know, if you need a nice ruby red death skull in the graveyard, you know, just sit down. I don't know. Never mind. Bye, y'all.